Hey everyone, and welcome back to our Call of Olympus playthrough for Kingdom 2 Crowns. Last time we finished off the big island in the top left, and now we're on to our second little island. We've not done too much in the way of exploration yet. I mean, well, we've explored. We know what's out there, but what we haven't done is actually get on with things. So what we need to do is take down the portal on the... oh wait, no, we've got a statue to get on the right hand side, and then we've got to take down the portal on the left hand side, and then we'll be all good to go, really. I think we want to generally maintain a sort of quick attitude to these interim islands. It's because it sort of makes sense to rush through them. No point letting the greed grow a little bit stronger. What we can do, that may be a mistake because I don't know how many builders we've got around. We're yet to get you, but I'm pretty sure you're just going to be a night hermit. We will do that before we leave. But, where have you got to? Okay, over there. What we are going to do is have a little play around with this here Chimera. So, reasonable running pace. Can't graze everywhere. Breathes fire like a lunatic, got it. Seems to operate a little bit like the bear, in all honesty. We're just doing that because we know, or I'm just doing that because I know they'll come crashing down. And it's a good opportunity to show off what we can potentially do with this. So, as you can see there, it's a little bit of a hybrid between like a bear in the fact that it charges forward, and also I can't remember the name of the mount in, I want to say in Deadlands maybe. Oh no, it was in Norseland's. Sleipnir can run forward and leave fire behind it, but actually this is even better because the fire goes in front of you, so it sort of removes that risk of getting yourself hit as much. But the stamina didn't seem too bad from the fact that you can do it 3 times. I've not really had a chance yet to try out the stamina of, let's just do that, the stamina of running, but as you can see there, there's very little to worry about here. Obviously, if you went charging past stronger things, they would just turn around and hit you. What you can see there is it doesn't hurt innocent bystanding creatures. Let's see whether or not the bow does, to be honest. Only by chance, because there were a couple of rabbits I think it killed in that last little push there. So now we've got our statue. Quite slow moving through jungles, but that's pretty standard. Not an awful amount of stamina, to be fair. Has done a fair bit of running so far without the need for more. I suppose we might as well do that just because we're here. It's not really a fair test of the stamina now, but does not matter. I'm surprised the merchant is still there, given I've destroyed one of the trees on one side. Maybe it doesn't need any trees in this one, not really sure. I should have bought a bunch of slingers. Fortunately, if we've got a good bit of stamina to us, we can use that as a quick runaround. I probably should have thought about getting a farm cell, because I don't think I have done at this point. Either way, we're in a good enough state that we can flame breath our way back. I get the irony that, you know, actually by doing this we're having a rest more often. It seems like it's not too late in the day, right? Interesting that we lose the ability to send out the army at the same time, actually. So, not quite sure what the point of that is. Either way, we're in a pretty good state to just go over here and destroy this portal. What we are going to try, it looks like there's more than, oh no, there's maybe 2 portals, but what we are going to try is, no, it doesn't seem like we can fire damage it at all. Oh, that's a big one, but fortunately we can just blitzkrieg it with our fella. Was it a blood moon? Did I forget that there's a blood moon or something? No, maybe it's just a big defense. This seems like a very handy mount. And good, there is no more at the end here. I was worried there was going to be like an extra fella to deal with, or an extra. Might as well build both. Actually, let's save it for building this or restoring this temple. Oh, that's going to need some builders. Okay, we should head back to the other side. Probably shouldn't have wasted our energy. See, that's the downside. I think it'll be better for going through forest a bit quicker, because that's more of a concern than going through open land quickly. So like when we get to here, we can presumably just like charge through like a lunatic a couple of times. And do that. Oh, that was good. Good timing, but apparently not too necessary. Okay, so well, we'll be back over this way in the not too distant future. We were going to build a camp, not a camp, a farm, so we're going to get rid of this camp, unfortunately. Such is the way of progress. Oh, I do enjoy this mount. I miss how quick it was to get around with the other mount, but to be honest, I'm happy to take the sacrifice for the extra firepower. Pardon the pun. Now we should be able to build this very shortly. Then we can get a few more farmers and get cracking, really. Got that boat to build, and then we can be on our way. Obviously we've got to go and deliver the statue as well, but that won't take long. Weird things happening over there. Weird things. Okay, now we can move them to it. All of you should have somewhere to go now. That should be a plenty. I know they do. Now I'm wondering, well, we don't need to worry about you right now. We'll just get cracking over here. Have a little rest before we go diving into the forest again. Wonderful. One more boat. Sort of figured that'd be the case. Okay, so now we've got another quest to go on. Obviously we've got to build a boat first. As you could see there, actually, we were able to, I know it's going to exhaust us now, but did 3 fire breaths and still had enough to keep going all this distance, so it's very interesting. I'm sort of pushing the extent of it. I know that feels like a bit of a bug given how far we've been able to run just now. Weird. Maybe that is going to be a very useful bug. Just breathe 3 times after resting and then, who knows, maybe you can run forever. Either way, we should be focusing on the boat rather than how long we can run for. That's a nice amount of coin. See, there's the risk if you've got multiple, but again, you can sort of... Oh, didn't have enough to do all 3 then, but you can do quite the little blitzkrieg. Okay, now we're very much just waiting for more coins. Gonna spend these and just get him into our walls, our safety. Just sort of a waiting game for the next couple of days. Yeah, we've got our friend over here who we should have paid before. Got any hunters over here? Feels like we should, but they also don't have a tremendous amount of space to hunt in, so not too surprising they're not too fruitful. Right, let's try out our theory. I mean, it's a longer distance. Maybe the breathing stamina is unrelated to the to the running stamina, but something odd's definitely going on. That boat's pretty close to being finished, to be fair, but we will need enough to fill our coffers. Yeah, that's weird. I'm just gonna assume that they are unrelated, or it can just run for bloody ages. Maybe that's the goat part of him. There we go, finally ran out of stamina after running, I don't know, about half the island. It is a small island though, so that's fair. Okay, let's get this built. Was literally 3 parts. We'll get another, well, I don't know, maybe another couple of builders. We've got a lot of people lying around. I'm assuming we're going to be in a good enough state to have enough people to fill everything, or to our heart's content. You know, we don't need to be filled to the brim before we set sail. Oh yeah, I've got to launch it, obviously. He's not being too happy with his grazing territory. Eat here, for Christ's sake. Right, all aboard. We should have 2 small boats worth of people join us now. I don't know, it feels like there could be more people on that. Looks like it's only 1 hoplite on the second one. Let's see if we can ring the bell again. Got more builders coming. I don't know if they're just going to fix the wall that's over there. It looks like it. Okay, so we've at least got 3 hoplites, maybe 4 farmers, a couple of knights, or whatever they are, etc. So we're in a pretty good state. And of course, our 2 hermits. On to do a little bit more conquering. Okay, well, off we go. I assume we're going to get a hammer at the end of this, because it's been hinted at. Two lovely boats. And we'll have to see what our mystery is for this island. Through the thickest bramble. Okay, I'm sure that will become a little bit more clear. I find it funny if instead they made it so each hint got a little bit more expensive, but were more and more obvious until they just told you the literal thing to do, but that's not quite as fun. What a horrifying background. We're yet to come across any recruitment places yet. I mean, that's no cause for concern. We've been on the island for 30 seconds, a little bit more. And there we go. Okay, actual portal. Oh, that's the dog. We don't want to risk him, so we're not going to pay for him just yet. Actually, that's a good point. We can have a look on this island. So we have dog, griffin, another sort of griffin looking thing. Maybe Pegasus and griffin might be too different. We've got some sort of weird looking hermit with a giant hat, might be stable. We've got building statue by the looks of things, and then that might be the iron technology. So, well, this might be the iron technology more appropriately. And it's auto building, which is a good sign. There we have it. Another ghost coin, which we're none the wiser about just yet, but I'm sure it will become clear. Another portal. Sort of want to wait and see where the greed are, because I can deal with them, but these villagers can't. So got 2 portals and we should be at another ghost coin. Interesting. And would you look at that? The thickest bush. Get away from that. That's most likely going to be essentially destroying the portal, or the same mechanic. So we'll probably need to get ourselves some knights. Need to make a note of where rivers for farms are. Not going to risk you, buddy. Not yet. Wait until that portal's clear first. Well, speak of the devil, we've got a farm right here. It's going to be a very nice placement to have. We'll see if we can expand a little bit further out. And we also need to have a look at the other side. There's our hermit. Just the 1 gem for him, and that, I mean, looked like a stable. That's got to be something. Looks like Philatites and Pegasus having a little spar, I don't know. Oh, there's your typical, your griffin. Another ghost coin. What was this? I think this one was the statue of building, so we're gonna go for that immediately. We are also gonna have a little check how many gems we're gonna get on this island. Another 3. Should be enough to get everything, I hope. Very nice. And what do we have here? Something that looks like it's a gold thing hidden behind there. So that'll be another retrieval and runaway sort of situation. And that is the edge of the map. Let's have a little rest and get ourselves back. We'll also bring along some friends. Oh, you little so-and-so. Yeah, I mean, did sort of have that coming. There we go. Sorry, guys. I didn't prep my fire breath nearly enough. Griffin cost 2. Not going to bother with that right now. It's a pretty standard one. Not really sure what I'm going to need to do here, to be honest. Probably clear out the trees leading up to it, I would have thought. Or at least that's a good place to start. Oh boy. Okay, so once we clear these, what do we have in the way of the next walls? Okay, we get a bit close to this vagrant camp. I think we can live off of those walls just to the right here and see if we can... Nope, really doesn't want to hit those deer. Not intentionally. Yeah, we'll go with this wall for the time being, and then we can at least get some sort of farming underway. Crazy lighting going on in the background there. Obviously due to the volcanoes. Okay, so we get more farmers but no catapult on this side just yet. That will be a little bit of an annoyance, but manageable for now. Counterattack waves are going to start becoming a little bit feistier, so we probably want to be well stocked. I mean, we've got to do a lot of upgrading of our city centre first anyway. No idea how many builders we have, but I feel like we could have more. probably a few slingers while we're at it. Okay, getting towards night time, then we'll expand out a bit more in this direction. I guess there's not quite enough room at this farm for more than... Oh, it doesn't actually look as though anyone's gone there yet. Okay, they might do that in the morning. We've come a long way since having a donkey with some bread on its back. Okay, we'll get that all upgraded. Can't do the town centre just yet. Have a little rest. And we'll go and expand on the right. Yeah, it's just no other way than expanding or chopping down from the left, so that's just what we're going to have to do. I mean, while we're here, we can definitely spend a few coins on that. Going to be a rather uninspiring day. That next bit will probably take a little while. Not going to spend any of those gems just yet because we don't know how much the Pegasus is going to cost. I don't imagine that much. Just noticed the sort of googly eyes on the goat when you rest. Is that the level to give us knights? It sure is. Okay. Yeah, it's a good look. But yeah, we'll probably want to do just a little bit of expanding here. So long as that tree's still intact, I think we're fine. And we'll probably want to take out that portal quite early just so we've got that room for expansion. Yeah, because it's a wall here, a tower here by the looks of things. And then obviously we've got a farm here, but we don't really want to be getting that built there until we're protected. Bit annoying we've got no room for hoplites here, which is another reason we sort of want to have that portal destroyed. Certainly a powerful one. Okay, so again it's a case of sort of not being able to do anything but chop from the left for quite a while. The only thing we needed out this way was this thing over here, which I'm inclined to be a little bit reckless, to be honest. Oh, it's a hammer. Makes sense. Oh, it's only a few of them. Okay, well, it's one less thing to worry about. Now we know we can just focus on the left-hand side. Once again, the reason we focus on just one side rather than destroying all the portals is because every time you destroy a portal, the retaliation waves get harder and harder. So it just makes sense to limit how hard they get by limiting how many portals you destroy. Oh, we're getting close. I think we've still got a reasonable enough amount of daylight left. Plus Chimera fire breath plus arrows equals dead greed. Ah, I see. So can see a bit more now that there's some light here, but the reason I figured light might be the useful thing to do is because you can see a snake wrapped around that Pegasus's neck, and you can also see a lot of seemingly petrified people around it. So I'm guessing there's a Medusa, or no, Gorgon, I think is the word. I'm hoping sunlight is going to cure that. If not, we'll have to find some other way of dealing with that snake. Typically we chose the point of the day where the sun's going down. Who knows? That's them dealt with. Don't think there's anything we can really do there. It might be yet another mystery linked to the other things on this island, so it might be that the griffin is what you need. Either way, we will still clear some things here. Maybe, yeah, fuck it, let's give it a go. Let's get the griffin up. Let's see whether or not... Wow, he's got a jazzy animation. I was really hoping I'd be able to just let it blow you away. Or eat you. Unfortunately not. Well, the only other thing we've got is the hermit on this island, so I'll give that a try a bit later. I want to get back my fancy mount now that we know that it's not griffin related. Or we can make a bold assumption at the very least. Look at that back in the snake. Okay, so now we should be fine to build our walls here. And that will give us space for another farm and various other defences and hoplites and whatnot. Do need to get some more coins though, so that's why we're here. Bloody hell. And interestingly, this looks like the Statue of Power or Stone of Power, or whatever equivalent it is in this, where we'd be able to swap between the seemingly 4 weapons that there will be. It does also seem as though we're maybe unfortunately not going to get a catapult on this side, which we really sort of need, so we might have to leave the wall expansion to that level for now, just to tide us over, and then we can push on to the next one. Well, next place. Oh, too many coins. Oh no, there's the catapult, it's just really bloody far away. They really don't seem to like that farm. It's probably because it's too close to the outer walls. Okay, well, we're gonna play through this night and then call it a day. Do we get anything else fancy spawning now we've done that? Probably not on the left side. There's not really space. See if you've got any other gems of wisdom. Receive 10 prophecies from the oracle. I assume it means 10 unique ones, because I've definitely asked for more. Yep, that's where we're at. Got no more juice in me. We can do a quick little recruit of a couple of people. Head back to our city centre, town centre, whatever you want to call it. They have fun little bursts of speed. That's a wild looking wall. Wild looking towers. I don't know why the archers are in them. There's nobody nearby. Okay, well, that is daylight. That is day 50. Hopefully we'll be able to speed through the last islands a little bit quicker than the first ones, as we're sort of back in the swing of things. Oh yeah, we didn't get the knight statue from that. In retrospect, I'm not too upset about that. It meant we had enough gems to get everything else, and they were worth getting, so cool. Alright, anyway, that is where we're going to end this part, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.